The girl looked up and realized to her horror that the headmaster was lying on the bathroom partition peeping at herself. Terrified, the girl couldn't stop her tears from falling. But the headmaster could not wait to rush into the bathroom to assault the girl. However, when she screamed for help, he kicked her in the face. Fortunately, the new teacher knocked on the door in time to stop the headmaster's behavior. Fear of exposure. The headmaster could only cover the girl's mouth to prevent her from making a sound. At that moment, the girl knew that the teacher was her only hope of being saved. So the next day, with her bruises all over her body, she went to the man for help. But as a deaf mute, he could only use sign language to explain what the headmaster had done to him. It was only then that the teacher realized how many dirty secrets were hidden in this school for the deaf, and that he was only one wall away from this horrific evil. The man had just arrived at the school a few days before. He greeted the deaf and mute girls with his newly learned sign language, but they avoided him as if they had seen something terrible. The man went to the office and saw a huge portrait of the headmaster on the wall. However, the headmaster himself was also very kind. The headmaster then politely introduces the man to the head of the school. But when the man looked up, he realized that the two men looked exactly the same. Then he realized they were twins. Then he arranged for the man to start classes tomorrow. But the superintendent seemed to have something to say. As soon as he left the room, he held out 5 fingers to the man. The man gave him a high five. But he clearly misunderstood him. He knew it wasn't easy to get into this school, but he didn't realize they were taking bribes for nothing. So he called his mother to get the money. The next day, the man stepped up to the podium and put a bite of the apple on the desk for the class to trace. When he saw Lucy, who had been avoiding him that day, he crouched down and praised Lucy's talent. But when he looked up, he saw Ella at his desk, eating an apple, the same one she'd just put on the table. At that moment, a boy was half an hour late. The man wanted to warn him, but he saw that his face was covered in bruises. So he went to the office to ask the teacher why. But the teacher seemed to be avoiding the question. The man sensed something strange and decided to find out what kind of abuse the children had suffered.